Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of A Coastal Thrifter. So there's two big estate sales this weekend, and that's what we're up to this week. We're heading into an estate sale, see how much footage we can get. I don't know if we can get. This one's really cool. There are a lot of eclectic stuff at this one. And so I think we were just curious. We just wanted to come and see. And what are you after, Dave? A fan. Yeah, because it's getting hot down here in Florida, y'all. The line.
Oh, you found fabric.
Nice. A pretty little piece of Satsuma. What's that, a sniffer? So many books. Rolling Stones. TROS. Lots of bras. Some funky things in here. Some nice watercolors. A piece of Majolica. This was $3. That's funky. I like that. That's $3. Oh, wow. See, she was an artist. I like that. $34 bird chart. Wow. Those are too fragile, I think. Okay, things started getting a little loud with the music, so I had to do a little voiceover work here. They had all these Fisher-Price toys. Courtney from Bolo Buddies has been, did a video recently on Fisher-Price toys, but I am not in the toy game at the current moment. And here I am going through some of the smaller things. I've been looking for smaller pottery vessels and vases and things because there's kind of a collector's market on those right now. So be on the lookout for those little tiny vases. This one was wood, so it didn't fit the criteria. And it looks like a little inkwell or a perfume bottle, but there was a big crack in it. It looked very old, but I knew nothing about that. These are those little Irish dishes. They're so tiny and delicate. They were priced about $6 or $7 a piece. I know that there's value in those, but I decided not to pick them. And oh my gosh, look at the shell art, you guys. They were asking $180 for this piece. Insane. I mean, they have value, and they had all this interesting stuff inside, but this piece was like a mermaid's treasure chest. So cute. They had the brush set. This a finger labyrinth there. This lady had a lot of kind of new agey stuff. She had cards and crystals, and she was into all that. I didn't pick any of that stuff up, but I did enjoy looking at all of her art that she made. Here are some conch shells. Those can be worth quite a bit of money. These were not in the best shape. They had some kind of weird residue on the outside of them, and looked like the shellac or whatever that had been put on them was cracking off. Thrift selfie. Oh my God, thrift selfie. Big, beautiful bathroom though. And yeah, here's more of her outstanding fun collage art. She had a bunch of these beaded purses, but they were priced at retail on the first day. And really, they weren't in the best shape. Like, they might have been priced right about what you could get for them on eBay right now. And they would actually have to be in better shape than that. So I felt like they were almost above retail. Not sure what that thing is. I think it's a set for doing the cupping for acupuncture, and acupuncturist tools, which tracked right on with this lady's eclectic weird style. This was a whole bag of fabric. I did see a lady carrying out other bags of fabric while I was there at this estate sale. So right away, people were scooping them up. They must have seen them in the pictures. This looked like some sort of tissue paper, pattern pieces. It was old and kind of, I don't know, not something I was truly interested in. But yeah, looking through all the bins, you never know. She had some arts and crafts stuff in this room, and in another room there were some young people at this estate sale, which I always love to see. Younger people discovering the joys of estate sale shopping, and or you can really just get some nice stuff for pennies on the dollar off of retail. It's a perfect thing, I think, for young people to do, to outfit their homes and their environments. See, here's some of those crystals. This is a little piece of Satsuma, a little Satsuma set, Japanese pottery, samurai style. Not a particularly old set, but very fun and boho. And of course, you can't be boho without a picture of John and Yoko.
Yeah, look at that. That's ceramic.
I forget I have that stuff. I never wear it.
Well,
Very funky beaded shoes here. So they kind of remind me of like a genie costume or something. Almost look like something a belly dancer would wear. They were really stiff though. They were old, you know. I couldn't see buying them for dressing up with. They were more of a decorative piece at this point. A legitimate ballerina jewelry box there. Don't see those too often anymore. Here's some of her original art. Looking at the, I guess, icon of Mother Mary here. Kind of a Madonna-looking piece. Interesting. I get the attraction to that. I found the vintage linens. Oh my gosh. I did pick a little piece out of there. I'll show you later. It's a pen and ink. I just enjoyed looking at all the art she had on the wall. I was really tempted to pick up one or two of her art pieces, but like I say, I'm not really thrifting so much for myself right now. There's a lovely piece of embroidery back there. I think they had that marked at $25. So the estate sales, they're knowing now about crewel work and embroidery and things. The people that run these sales are very astute, and they know what to price things for. It's a balance between pricing it at a good level that you think that it'll actually sell for, not necessarily at what it's selling for on eBay, because that's not what you're going to get for it in an estate sale. People are coming looking for bargains, especially resellers like me. Oh, this young man was playing piano. It was very entertaining. He just decided to sit down and play this little spinet. And I thought it was really cool. Wanted to share it with you guys. This was an $800 accordion. Look at the mother of pearl inlay work on that thing. Was amazing. I can't imagine that it sold even on half price day. This was a huge painting depicting the World Trade Center after 9/11. Not exactly the type of thing I would choose to have in my dining area, but whatever floats your boat. Then I found this, you guys. Oh my God, I couldn't breathe. I had to pop that in my bag for sure. She had all these miniatures for dollhouse miniatures. Those can be worth quite a bit of money, but I didn't pick them up For one thing, I thought they would get kind of destroyed in my big IKEA bag, so I was afraid to pick them. And they were priced a little high on the first day, so if I'd have made it out here on the last day and they were still there, I might have picked those up. Da bears. This must have been the husband's room. This was the man cave area, and there was Chicago Cubs and Bears. So here we decided to film a little bit of going over the bridge, Crab Island, for you guys on the way back. You can see here all the double-decker slide boats heading out to Crab Island to stake their claim for the day, where they're going to stay and set up. It's about $400 or $500 for a half-day pontoon rental. Really, you don't want to be out there more than a half day because the sun and the elements, everything will start wearing on you. But 4 hours is plenty of time to get out there and enjoy Crab Island. So you can see it's mostly pontoons, but the water's super clear. Like, you can see all the grass flats. You see that little brown stripe through there? That's a grass flat. So you can see straight through the grass flats. Now here we are at the next estate sale. This was up in Blue Water Bay. It's funny, they kind of had us all line up along that yellow tape to let us in to begin with, and it was like Hunger Games, you guys.
Prints and everything.
There were some people that had been sitting there waiting in their lawn chairs for the beginning of this sale.
This house has
I would imagine they were a little upset when they lined us all up
it's
along
like two houses put together.
like it didn't even
I've already
matter
got
that you
a
sat
bunch
there
of stuff
for
on the
hours.
hold table.
Dave couldn't run.
Oh, they're heavy.
It wasn't fair to Dave either. He was like, run!
The shoes were
run!
insane. There were more shoes here than anybody could carry away.
Ooh, I like that. I think that might be okay by number.
So there's so much stuff. There's just totes upon totes back here. I have picked a bunch of little Birkenstocks, but I've got a couple orphans in my bag. I'm looking for their mates. So wish me luck. Pile is growing.
It's time for the haul, y'all. So 2 estate sales. Dave and I had a lot of fun with all of this these last couple days. This is going to take a little while. So, if you need to take a break, pause the video now, go take a break, come back, watch the second half of this video because I have a lot to show you. Okay, guys, getting right into it. Here's the haul. So yesterday at the estate sale in Destin Estate Sales, the very first thing I put in my bag was this Santa Fe jug. $12 only on this. You all know last week I sold a set of Santa Fe mugs for over $100. So I knew this guy was worth something. You can see inside how crazed it is. That's because it's old. This is definitely mid-century, and you can barely see the markings there on the bottom, but I am seeing comps on this guy here going for $160. So I knew right away to pick him up, put him in the bag immediately. Then I found this beauty. This is a piece of, I think it's Santa Fe Native American pottery, not Hopi, Pueblo. Yeah, this is Pueblo. That finish on there is hand burnished. These are highly desirable, highly sought after. I paid $6 for it, and it is signed on the bottom by Dora Pacheco. Dora Pacheco. I looked up her stuff. Comps around $60 to $80 for this little piece right here. I knew what it was as soon as I'd seen it because I watched a documentary once about the Native American pottery. It helps to have an interest in art and things like that. And then when you see these little pieces out in the wild, you'll go, well, that's cool, and snap it right up like I did. So I was super stoked to get this piece. To me, it's quite precious. So I wouldn't mind keeping it at all, but it's not the name of the game. Resale is the name of the game, so I will probably be listing her. Then there was this tin here, and I was attracted to the tin initially, $14. But when I picked it up, it was like, there was stuff in it. The stuff. Oh my God, you guys. Do you see what's in front of me here? We're talking backgammon pieces. Not just any backgammon pieces, but vintage Bakelite backgammon pieces. If you know just what a score this is. This little set right here are selling for about $360. And this set here is even older. It's the crinoline plastic. So I'm thinking this one, they're in rough shape though. You see it looks like to be like Sharpie or something on there. So I don't think I'll get more than 160 for that set. And there is a single die there with them. But all of that for $14. Oh yeah, I scored. Then they had the sweet little, you saw that I picked up that sweet little ceramic pin. The lady was an artist on the first house. And I had to have this little ceramic, I think it's a chrysanthemum or something, and I thought it'd be cute on a denim jacket. So, yeah, look how cute that looks. It would just be adorable up there on the lapel. And I just bought that up for myself, and it was only $1. So, yeah, just something fun for me. Then they had books there. The softback books were $2 a piece. So I've got this nice field book on Southeast Gulf of Mexico field guide. I don't have any reference like this for all the local flora and fauna, so I'm going to enjoy looking through that on a lazy afternoon and familiarizing myself with more of our local shorebirds and such. There was this 12-step book on Overeaters Anonymous. I hardly ever see those, and that's something I've been wanting to read up on. And then I got this little fiction book here because it just looked fun. So, Swamplandia. Looks like a good summer Florida read, a novel. So, yep, that's what I got all for myself. Then there was this sweet little embroidered tablecloth here, hand-embroidered tablecloth for $1. Just a little one. Something I could either use is cottage core decoration or resell or upcycle. So I always pick stuff like that up, as you know. So that was it for the Destin estate sale. Then I was at the Goodwill in Valparaiso the other day, and I found this for $5.99. Let me tell you, this is heavy. This is like 8 pounds maybe. It is solid brass, you guys. Any guesses what this is? If you know what this is, pop it in the comments. I will tell you what it is at the end of the video. All right. So if you know, you know. Another one of those great picks for $5.99 only. And it has a value of probably around $70 or $80. All right, moving on. Today's sale was incredible. There was so much stuff. That lady was a shopaholic, and she just had so much stuff. I got these cute little canvas doggy things. They remind me of Jitty. They look just like Jitty in the face, or Cappy, my grand dog. I think they're so cute. So I picked up 2 of those, and you know they're canvas, so I could cut that out and put applique it to a pair of jeans or a jean jacket or something. There was quite a few Birkenstocks at this sale and nice high-end shoes. She had good taste in shoes. So I got right away this set of Birkenstocks, and because they were used, they were only $5. Those will clean up nicely. This might be a pair for me to keep or for me to pass on and resell. All right, 1 pair of Birkenstocks. Here's another pair of Birkenstocks. These are Batulas, which are made by Birkenstock. So also needs a little bit of cleaning up, but only $5. Even used Birkenstocks in decent condition will sell $35 to $50 on eBay. So they're a pickup. They're a bolo. I think everybody pretty much knows that. Then there was another pair of fit flops here. These were super cute. And because these were used, I don't know if she charged me new or used for these. They were either $5 or $10, but they're perfect. You can see that. They're in absolute perfect condition. They don't even look like they've been tried on. And they've got these nice little sparkly kind of stretchy uppers on them. So another great deal. Those are probably retail at around $30 to $35 on eBay. Then I got this nice little set of Born shoes here. These are just so like hippie gorpcore kind of Frodo looking, you know. I just think these are adorable. Born is a great name. And they're like in perfect shape. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. So $5 on those. Let's see. I got these. Oops, there's stuff inside of there. I'll have to hold on a second. I'll pull that stuff out. Oh my gosh. I got some bear claw shoes. They're not Uggs, they're the bear claws or the bear paws. But these are adorable. They have little cute little purple pom-poms on them. I'm going to try these on, and I will definitely think about keeping these. They have the actual fleece on the inside, the wool. And you can see the bottoms barely used. So if I don't keep them, I will sell them. I will list them. But they're in super nice shape. This little pair of bear paws for $5. Can you beat that with a stick? I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. She had a couple of these little hair gizmo things that I've been actually kind of looking for one for my hair because my hair is so thin. And so I actually ordered one, and it came in, it was way darker than the pictures online, and I couldn't use it. So I thought that was pretty fun finding the little hair clip thing, and they look pretty clean. So I'm just going to probably brush them and use them for me. All right, so that's the first bag. Yes, there's more. Well, what was hiding in one of those shoes is super exciting. This pile of jewelry, I picked up this whole pile for $5. Let's just start out with the coral. Look at that, you guys. That is honest to goodness coral. I don't know if I can even resell this on eBay, but this is gorgeous. It's super heavy, and you can tell it's real if you get up on it. It's got the little striations in there and everything. So a gorgeous coral necklace. I'm valuing that at probably $40 to $80 for that piece. Then there was this. This is turquoise. Yeah, that might even be sterling silver findings there. That could be sterling. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't have the test kit to try and test it. But look at all of that. That is, I believe this is legit turquoise. This isn't howlite. This isn't dyed. It looks like legit turquoise chip necklace to me. Again, I'm going to value this at somewhere around $60, maybe more. Just have to do the research on it. Then there was this. I mean, I got this, mind you, I got this whole handful for like $5. I don't even know what this is. I'm thinking it's cherry jasper though. Beautiful faceted cherry colored stones. And again, I'm not sure, but this does look like sterling silver because you see the tarnish on that. This is a tarnished clasp. Where are we looking at here? There is a marking on there. I don't know if it says 925 or not. It might. I'd have to look at it with better magnification. But this is gorgeous. I don't even know how much this is worth, but I'll bet you it's a lot more than $5. It could be, it almost has some chatoyancy in it, so it could be tiger eye. You see that, how it shimmers a little? It's a little bit chatoyant, the stone itself. That's what they call that when it has that cat's eye effect. All right, hold on to your hats, you guys. There's more. This beautiful amber chip necklace here. Actual amber. I don't think I can legally sell amber on eBay, but I do not think that's resin. I think that's actual amber. How beautiful is that? I've always wanted amber. I can tell the chips are real because they're super lightweight, like actual amber. If I had my purse, I could do I could shine the light on it. I'm not seeing any marks that indicate that that's sterling, but it could be. I don't know. Again, I would have to test it. But my God, I couldn't grab fast enough when I found there was like a shoe organizer hanging on the closet, and it had all these in there. And she said anything under that didn't have a price tag on it was under $2. And like I say, she pulled out the whole bundle and she said $5. Incredible. Beautiful green turquoise here. A green turquoise almost looks like kind of like a puka shell necklace. This one I'll probably keep. I have a beautiful green turquoise ring that my mother gave me growing up. Well, as a young adult, and another beautiful green turquoise bracelet that'll match that. So, right up my alley, you guys. It's like, if I'd have bought that out of the Sundance catalog, do you know how much that would have cost me? All right, clothing. I found this cute little denim jacket for myself. It's DG2. Look at the ruffle. It's stretchy. I've tried it on already. It fits. It's new with tag. New. This woman had so much new stuff. And there was so much stuff still there that, like, it was so packed in the closets you couldn't even get in there to look. So I'm thinking I have to go back on Saturday. This Indigo Thread and Company beautiful little poncho top. I don't know if you can see that, but this is so me. So me. Denim colored. And it's got the cute lace trim on it. And oh my God, I fell in love with it. That was probably one of the first things I grabbed at this sale. All right. Plop her down there. More. This was hanging outside. Cute little ombre top with the lace on it. Again, the ruffle. So me. I didn't even know at this point. I think they were only $1 or $2 for the clothes. This adorable little Fair Isle cardigan. It's not wool, but it has the shawl collar on it. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so cabin core. It's so Colorado in the fall, you guys. Like, if I go up to the mountains in the fall, you know, or late summer, I'm going to rock this little cardigan right here. Isn't that adorable? This was just sitting outside in one of those giant bins. I'm like, outside even, not even inside. And it's gorgeous. It's like brand new. I have got to go back to this sale. There's so much stuff there. Like, really, I could load up a whole nother whatnot sale worth of stuff. Would you guys be interested in that and hanging out on whatnot? Then I found, okay, it just kept getting better. Look at here. Aaron Crafts. You guys know. If you know, you know. Hand knit Aaron Crafts fisherman sweater. Like, I can't find a thing wrong with it. Beautiful Kelly green color. And it's got the one big button up top. This is just gorgeous. I've always wanted a fisherman sweater for myself. A nice one. I did buy myself a little blue one off of eBay last year. But, yeah, this is like $40 to $80 sweater here for a couple bucks. Can't beat it. Cannot beat it with a stick. All right, there's that. There's more. Outside again in the bins. Shut up. You mean to tell me nobody wanted the Pendleton wool? Nobody wanted this gorgeous Pendleton wool? I didn't even hold it up. I think it's a bathrobe, you guys. It's like, I don't know. It's a navy blue bathrobe. Wool by Pendleton. I don't even know how much it's worth, but it's Pendleton, so it's got to be worth something. It's got to be worth more than $1 from sitting in the bin outside. Then inside there was some great, like, kind of like fringy Stevie Nicks looking stuff. And she had a lot of it. I mean, she has closet after closet that were so packed you could barely see what was in them. And one of them was like, you couldn't even get into it there because there was other stuff in the way still. I'm like, there is no way. I'll have to go back on Saturday because this sale needs more sifting through to even get to some of the good stuff. And then Saturday will be half price day. So, you know, I'll be picking things out of there for $1 or less. But I love this little Stevie Nicks style cardigan here. Who's it by? Let's see. It's by Nikki Polos. I don't know that brand, but it's probably a good one. She seemed like she had pretty good taste. Okay, purses. I picked up this Sackroots purse here. It was unpriced, so it was $5. It does look like there's a little pen mark on there, but I think I can get that out. I actually have some special stuff to take that right out. So I'm going to try, but it's soft. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, high quality, soft, supple leather bag by The Sack. And that is one of my favorite brands. All my purses that I carry, for the most part, are either Dooney or Sack. Those are my brands that I carry personally. Then Nina Leonard, this little funky turquoise color knit cardigan here. Another fun thing. Then there was this great brown turquoise or brown knit skirt that I thought it looks like it'll fit me. So I just thought it was kind of boho and cute and a little bit coastal cowgirl, a little beachy, little Florado, because that's my whole style, you know, is Florado. And then this gorgeous green burnout velvet dress. It's lined. I'm sorry, you can't really see it, but look at how pretty. Yep, this was gorgeous. And I had to put that in there. That's also Nikki Polos. So I guess I need to research her brand because now I have a couple pieces by her. Yep. Another fisherman sweater. Look at that beautiful color. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And look you guys. Oh my gosh, the little what do they call that? Triskelion or fleur-de-lis or whatever. And again, it is by Erin Crafts, Ireland, extra large, in this gorgeous seafoam green zip cardigan wool. This has got to be at least an $80 sweater. This one will be hard for me to part with. I don't know if I'm going to be able to part with it. I'm going to try it on. I'm sure it's going to look good on me. It is my color. My eyes have this color in them, that kind of light sage green. So, I mean, it might look smashing on me. And on top of that, it would be super warm. Super warm. All right. Moving on to the next bag. Outside, just sitting all nonchalant like on the table where all the other bins were, was this fabulous vintage mushroom wallpaper. $2. That's right, you heard me. $2 for two brand new in-roll, probably vintage, what's it say? Drawer and shelf liner. Okay, it is not wallpaper, but nonetheless, actually I think it might be contact paper. Oh my God, even better. Even better. How cute is that? Marvel on. I have no idea on the value. I'm gonna try to look some up and pop some comps here at the end of the video for you guys. Oh, and did I say Uggs? Yeah, I got a pair of Uggs. These are they need a good brushing. They're not my size. They're smaller. So Uggs, size ladies, size 6. So on the small side, but aren't those gorgeous? I can't believe I found suede Ugg boots for $5. $5, you guys. Insane deal. Oh, and there's more shoes. Yep, I just kept going. I went a little nutty. When I found out the shoes were only $5, I was like, okay, here's this cute little pair of leather clogs. These are made in Brazil, 9.5s, so probably too small for me, but look at, like, brand new almost. With the lug sole on there in the wood, the wood sole on there, wood and rubber lug sole, little patchwork leather clogs. So cute, so boho, so 70s. That's like something I would have worn in junior high and high school. I was a clog girl. I always have been. I've always loved my slip-ins and my mules. Another pair of Birkenstocks, y'all, for $5. These are the just, you know, like for the outside the pool. They're not leather, they're the man-made uppers, but Birkies, cute little red, white, and blue Birkies. Too much fun. Then these Minnetonka slides. These were just adorable with the denim. And I will need to probably stretch them back out again. They're a little wrinkled, but other than that, I don't believe they've ever been worn. Look at how clean those soles are on these. And Minnetonkas would probably sell brand new without box on eBay for around $30. So look at how clean they are. These are perfect. These are in perfect shape. I'm not sure if these are 10s or 9s. I can't tell. Let's see, there's a size in there. There's a size in here somewhere. What's that say? Well, they're 10s. Ladies 10s. So again, something might be hard for me to part with. And then I found these super cute, like cowboy looking shoes. And again, very Florado style, very, you know, coastal cowgirl style. That's just a little bit of schmaltz on there, I think. Let's see. Or it might be a little piece that's wearing off. But this is White Mountain made these. And I think they're rather narrow. But I believe, again, a size 10. Also, the soles are in really pretty good shape. So size 10 shoes, if you don't know, ladies size 10 are a little more rare than the other sizes. So you can actually ask a little more for them when you find them in good shape. These were just really cute and they looked super comfortable to me. These are by Bear Traps. Nice rubber sole. I love the gingham check on there. I thought those might be fun for my own closet. I'm going to try them on and see if they're super comfy. They might be good for one of my foot hurt days. Lately, my feet have been hurting a little bit. And I think it is my plantar fasciitis trying to come back. All right, here's a purse I picked up. I've pretty much buried it now. Another purse. This is a brand I'm not familiar with, but as you can see, it was brand new. There was not a tag on it. So I think she said all the purses without tags were $10. And I did look up this brand and saw that these were selling on eBay for around $40. And this is Carol Brody is the name of this designer. And I can tell it's a nice patent leather, high quality little shopping bag style purse by Carol Brody. Pop that one in the cart. Another purse that I could not leave behind. This one was $40. It was not cheap, but I knew what it was. Look at the gorgeous peacock, you guys. And it is, oh yeah, an Anushka. An Anushka. Not Anushuka, an Anushka. And I was happy to pay $40 for that. This little adorable bag would probably list at around $55 to $75, I'm thinking, on eBay. And the bigger ones sell all day long for over $100. So, and Anushka, if you see that name and the little hand-painted whatever, that's a good bag to pick up. I think most resellers already know that, but if you're new to this game, you might not know that yet, that name. Okay, there were more Birkenstocks. This pair is beat up, but I bought them just for myself for kicking around. I'm gonna try to clean them up with a little a little leather barkeeper's friend, or a little I have some like a leather CPR, and I'll see if I can get them cleaned up a little bit for me. But they're cute. I mean, you know, I don't mind wearing shoes a little more beat up, truthfully. And another pair of Birkenstocks here. These are my size 41. These are gorgeous. They're in awful nice shape still for a pair of used Birkies. And if that's the tag from the Anushka, put her back over there. Look how cute the the silver. So I do not have a silver pair yet. Again, I'm going to be torn. I may have to sell a pair that I have. Like, I think I've got a pair in there that I think don't fit me quite right. So I might just have to let those go. Then there was this cute little keychain with my initial. The lady apparently had the same initial as me. So that was kind of sweet. From one K to another. And then another pair of Bear Paw shoes. I kind of like this style because it's got like the split top, so it might fit my big old leg. And so I'm gonna try those on. I love the denim blue, and I like the little colorful details on the side, the wool details, and they are 100% suede. Beautiful suede shoes. Bear Paws, $5. Again, only $5. So 2 pairs of Bear Paws for $5. This was an amazing find. I did pay $35 for this bag. This is a Sharif 1827 brand new bag. You can see the plastic still on the supports and everything. This bag here is retailing for over $200 on eBay. And you can see why. That's real pony leather there. And you have this beautiful blanket and this gorgeous black supple leather. The studs on the side. This right here is also, again, beautiful Western, so coastal, so coastal call girl / Colorado / Aspen. Like, I could see carrying this purse in Aspen, you guys. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This would be right at home at Sundance Film Festival if you went to Sundance in January. It would also probably work for Coachella, but it's a little bit more of a cold weather purse, I'd say. Anyways, how fun is this purse? And I picked it for only $35, and this purse here might actually pay for the whole haul. So I was very excited to find this purse. And it was all just sitting out by itself, all alone, up at the top of one of her closets. And, you know, there were tables and tables of purses, like, and most of them got descended upon right away. So, like, there was even better ones I just didn't have a chance to grab. Then there were all these guys sitting out in the garage, $2 each. And when you open them, really cute little pins inside of there. This one is celestial, very whimsical, with a cute little sentiment on the card. Make wonderful gifts. I will probably give some of these away as gifts. Look at the cute, adorable butterfly. Sing as though no one can hear you, as though heaven is on earth. Dance as though no one is watching you. Love as though you've never been hurt before. Mark Twain. Nice little quotes in there. Such adorable little pins. Look at the little whimsical fairy on this one. Believe if you can dream it, you can do it. Adorable little fairy that might be coming to a granddaughter near me. That one might have to be for Miss Lucy. And another one here, adorable sunflower. That is just, I just was like, $2, really? Only $2, and they're still new in box. This one for friendship. Couldn't leave that behind. No siree, Bob. So I think that's pretty much it. That's the haul, you guys. Hold on, I'm going to turn around and say goodbye. Oh no, there was actually 2 more things. A couple more pairs. This is a brand new pair of Fit Flops, new in box. European size 41. Very cute. Maybe a $30 or $40 pair of flip flops. $10 I paid for those. And then these are a pair of Birkenstocks. Again, Birkenstock clogs. There was a workout video in there. These are, you can see, are all scuffed up. So they'll probably be keepers for me. They'll probably just be kick around, maybe work shoes for me someday. They do fit me. So again, not bad for $5. And then this is a vintage. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Courtney from Bolo Buddies. And I think Courtney was the one that put me onto these. Yeah, satin trimmed waffle weave blanket, vintage from Gayfers, new in bag. First Lady, Camelot, the thermal blanket. We're talking maybe
$60 on this item right here that I paid $4 for. So yeah, awesome, 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 you guys. What an amazing haul. So much fun. So thanks again for tuning in to another episode of A Coastal Thrifter. We sure do hope you want to like and subscribe. We love you guys. It's always nice seeing you. Drop me a comment below. Do you think I got some good deals today? I think I did. Oh, and guess what else? Today's my birthday. That's right. Ooh, ooh. It's my birthday. Ooh, ooh. It's my birthday. So this was a birthday present to myself, right? Like, I went out and had a good time today doing what I love to do. I love to thrift with you. So happy birthday to me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. And here's a thrift selfie that the people who run the estate sales took of us and put on social media. And here we are enjoying a favorite meal when we got done at our new place called Pita's.